what's up? It's your boy 24/7 here with 24/7 Fusion Media. I seen this article just not even 2 or 3 hours ago, and I started thinking back. I was like, you know what? I remember when NBC was actually working on this pilot, and they filmed it, and it never came out. And to be real, Lord, you have no idea how many superhero movies have been filmed and we've never seen the light of day. You know, very few of us have heard of some of these films. It's amazing. You have like the Nicolas Cage Superman. You have this. You have like this Wonder Woman. NBC's Wonder Woman pilot with Adrianne Palicki as Wonder Woman, and she looked like she would have been an awesome fucking Wonder Woman. And I actually want to see the movie. I want to see what this thing looks like. And I'm not sure if there's any black market copies floating around. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but I'm gonna try to get my hands on it if possible. And if I do, I'll definitely will review it. And that's no bullshit, good or bad. But I want to see this. And she looks good as Wonder Woman, man. I'm telling you, if you'd have had her in there as Wonder Woman, I love Gal Gadot, but man, if you'd have had this chick here as Wonder Woman, shit, for real, it. But let's get on to this article. 35 years after Linda Carter's debut and 5 years before Gal Gadot, NBC lassoed Adrianne Palicki for its Wonder Woman pilot. All right. Look at her. All right. Yeah, this looks like the new 52 Wonder Woman. That's exactly how she was dressed when she first showed up. So, interesting. To call Adrianne Palicki a comic book fan would be an understatement. I have a Supergirl tattoo, says the 37-year-old Friday Night Lights alum. She fell in love with the Girl of Steel and Wonder Woman at a young age because she idolized her older brother who wrote comic books. Anything he did, I wanted to do. Of course, I gravitated toward these beautiful, strong women, wanting to be one eventually as this awkward child. And she got her wish in 2011 when producer David E. Kelley, Big Little Lies, and Ally McBeal cast her as the titular DC Comics heroine in his Wonder Woman pilot. It was honestly the scariest thing and the best thing ever at the time. Getting to wear that outfit was just a huge dream, says Palicki, who recalled being nervous when the producers asked her to read with co-star Carrie Elwes. Who recalls being nervous when the producers asked her to read with co-star Carrie Elwes, The Princess Bride, during his audition. I walk in one day and it's Carrie Elwes, and I'm like, I can't read with him. He was Wesley. He was the love of my life at one point. I was so nervous. Thankfully, he was a shoo-in, and we got to work together, and I got to hear all the amazing stories about Princess Bride. Developed with Warner Brothers Television, Kelly's Perspective series, which offered a new take on the 70-year-old icon by giving her an Iron Man Tony Stark-like double identity, received a pilot order from NBC. In the story, the world knows Wonder Woman as both a Los Angeles-based superhero and as her alter ego Diana Themyscira, the leader of a large corporation that merchandises the Wonder Woman brand to fund her vigilante hustle. What the fuck? I would have to see this. At the end of the day, though, she returns to her secret identity, Diana Prince, a meek, bespectacled woman who owns a cat and enjoys romance movies. All this wrapped up in one, huh? It's like Gem. It's like, she's she owns a record company and everything, and ends up being the record company's biggest star all at the same time. Living a double life. Looks like she's living a triple life because she's Diana Themyscira. She's what's this? Leader of a large corporation. She's Diana Prince, the meek, bespectacled woman who owns a cat and enjoys romance movies, and she's Wonder Woman. Shit. Okay. Yeah, this is the first time I'm reading this shit, y'all. So y'all gotta work with me on this shit. It was fun for me to get to play three different characters. Ultimately, says Palicki. I be damned. I love that David E. Kelly was really great at writing really strong women, and I found that he did that beautifully in all of the different personas. What they all still had in common was this beautiful vulnerability of isolation. Okay. Despite her confidence in Kelly's writing, Palicki still felt an immense amount of pressure. The fans still being one as well, have very strong opinions, and it's really important, especially the comic book community, to win them over. I was very nervous about that, and also very beautifully shocked and pleased that people were very supportive of me getting the role. Obviously, not having seen the show, she says, I was lucky enough to have a beautiful writer and my buddy, pilot director Jeffrey Reiner, who I trust implicitly and is never going to just settle on a scene if it isn't perfect. That made me feel much more comfortable. I felt like we were all a team and it wasn't just me pushing for this. Okay. All right. What's this? Elizabeth Hurley. What? As the villainous Veronica Cale. Hurley's work ethic is fantastic, says Palicki. What a trooper, because Diana gets to kick her ass in the pilot. Yeah, okay. Rounding out the cast were Elvis as Diana's attentive business partner, Henry. Tracy Thoms, 911, as her personal assistant, Etta Candy. I remember Etta Candy. She was in the Wonder Woman movie. Okay, you wait a minute. 1984, Pedro Pascal as her LAPD liaison, a la Commissioner Gordon to Batman. Oh, so Pedro Pascal was in this? Holy shit. All right. Albeit reluctantly, Justin Bruning, Grey's Anatomy, as her ex-boyfriend Steve Trevor, and Elizabeth Hurley as Veronica Cale, Diana's arch nemesis, who is flooding the streets with a dangerous drug. Wow. The cast made my life easy because the shooting of it was so hard, but the actors were just fantastic, recalls Reiner, who worked with Palicki on the first three seasons of Friday Night Lights. I thought it was the biggest thing I've ever worked on. Hurley's work ethic is fantastic. What a trooper, because Diana gets to kick her ass in the pilot. Okay. During the production, they shut down all of Hollywood Boulevard to film a chase sequence in which Wonder Woman leaps over several cars in pursuit of a drug dealer. It was one of the most surreal moments in my life, says Palicki, who worked in a store along the star-studded LA Strip many years ago. I can't believe I was managing a sunglass store there And now I'm part of a process of closing down Hollywood Boulevard wearing a Wonder Woman costume. Uh, shit, I bet you that was something else. Unfortunately, Palicki's dream role was short lived because NBC passed on the pilot. It was devastating when it didn't go. It was so big, says Palicki. These days, she wonders if it was just a matter of it being too early. The pilot was shot the same year Smallville ended its groundbreaking 10th season run, and a full year before CW let Arrow fly with his green leathered hero, and Marvel's Avengers cemented the superhero genre box office supremacy. I feel like maybe if it had been made 1 or 2 years later, it would have been a shoo-in. It's so great to see this character come to life because it is important for young girls. She changed my life. Adrianne Palicki on Gal Gadot's portrayal of Wonder Woman on the big screen. But perhaps it's for the best that it didn't go through. I would not have had a life between the stunt rehearsals being in every scene. It would have been worth it, but it probably would have aged me massively in 3 years, says Palicki. Nevertheless, she'll always be grateful for this opportunity because it meant working with Elvis, one of her childhood crushes. If anything, that alone is worth it. That and wearing the costume. Okay. Wow. That's very interesting. To be honest with you, I want to see the movie. It sounds wild as fuck, but you know, either the shit's gonna be good or it's gonna be bad. So I would like to see it. Man, if anybody knows of anybody that has a copy of this shit, yo, fucking let me know or hit me on Twitter at 24/7 all day, baby. You know what I'm saying? For real. Let me know shit, cause I'm gonna be looking for a copy of this. I really want to see this shit. So, well, shit. Out of this, and I guess a little picture on the thumbnail, and shit, I'll even show another picture while this shit is phasing out of her in that suit. Y'all let me know what y'all think about all that in the comment section below. If you haven't subscribed, please do. This is your boy 24/7 with 24/7 Fusion Media, and I'm out. Peace.